It's working? Can you hear me? I want to thank everyone now that I'm your attention. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to see everyone on a happy occasion. I think this is sort of an excuse to get together and to give everyone an opportunity to meet Jimmy. It's been so long since I've seen so many members of my family, and I've just tonight met so many members of Jimmy's family. And I guess I just wanted to mention a couple of real brief things to tell you about Jimmy. A couple of things that I've experienced that I think are interesting. I might tell you a little about his character. I remember my prom night, and what I did on prom night, and what I thought about doing on prom night. And the last thing that I thought about doing was to go over to a relative's house with my girlfriend and knock at the door and say, "Hi, Uncle Pat, we just wanted to say hello." That's what Jimmy and Danielle did.
What time was it?
After the prom, when everyone else in the school went to the beach or wherever they go these days, Jimmy and Danielle came to my house to knock on the door and to say hello. I think he just wanted to show off Danielle. But that was one little story. And a second little story that I thought was, it always touched me. Jimmy, who has never been short of friends, gave me a call one day and he said, "Uncle Pat, I've got 6 tickets to Raceway Park this weekend. They're having like a special event. I thought it would really be nice if I took Tracy and Sandy. And I thought maybe like you and Linda might want to go." And I don't know too many other 18-year-old boys, men, 17 maybe at the time, that get an opportunity to get 6 tickets to a place like Raceway Park and call up their Uncle Pat and say, "Hey, you want to go? And I'm going to bring my 2 little sisters." That would, all his life he had been fighting with. And we heard Tracy get up here and say what a wonderful brother I have, and Jimmy certainly treats his sisters very wonderfully. And I'm very proud of the way he is with his sisters. But it wasn't always like that. And Jimmy and his sisters at one time fought like cats and dogs, just like my sister and I fought. Marion?
What?
But,
I always won. Even at Monopoly.
and the last thing that I thought was kind of interesting that I might mention, was years and years ago I had gotten a brand new used car, and I was taking Jimmy and my son Joey for a ride in my brand new used car, and I explained there were golden rules that had to be followed. There were 3 golden rules. Number 1, you don't eat in my car. Number 2, you wear your seatbelt. And number 3, you always listen to what Uncle Pat says. You do what Uncle Pat says. Well, many times for the last 5 or 7 years, Jimmy has reminded me of the golden rules. And I happen to think about them the last time Jimmy was over my house when he and his friend John were talking about a situation where car went out of control. John was driving. Car went off the road. They hit a tree. Car was totaled. And both of them walked away. I said, "Jimmy, did you have your seatbelt on?" He said, "You bet, Uncle Pat, I always wear my seatbelt." So, you know, life's too short to let times like today pass us by, and it's just wonderful to all be together. And thank you, everyone, and congratulations, Jimmy.
Now I'd like to call up my uncle Frankie.
Yeah!
Hello, my name is Ryan, and everybody Jimmy, because now that he's managed to turn his umbrella upside down, may he catch all the pennies from heaven. Congratulations, Jim.